Hey besties, welcome and welcome back to my channel. My name is Lara Savage. If you're not subscribed, please subscribe to the channel, like this video, share within and outside your circle, join as a member. Membership helps the channel grow with the funds and everything. It helps the channel grow so much. Guys, in this video I'm going to be showing you guys how to make this pleated skirt. It's a mini pleated wrap skirt. Guys, it's amazing. You don't need any zipper. If you are not good with zippers, you don't need it in this video. So with that said, let's get into it. Now guys, the first thing you're going to do is measure your waist circumference and multiply it by 5. I know why I'm saying 5. That's because I want you to have excess fabric left so that when you now overlap it on your body, you would know where you want your wrap to stop. So multiply it by 5. That's what I did right here. And then you're going to measure the length of the skirt. So however long you want it to be, if it's 18 inches long you want it to be, you're going to measure 20 inches because of the fold you're going to have, you know, from time to time, so that you won't get short of fabric. So measure plus 2 inches of that measurement, and then you're going to have your band. Your band is going to be depending on whatever you want. So now guys, the next thing you're going to do is you're going to measure 1.5 inches apart. So the way I'm doing 1.5 inches. I'm marking it. So continue doing that and keep measuring 1.5 inches apart.
Each and every day, the past is where it stays. Way back a year ago.
Now after that, what you're going to do is go down from these marks by 4.5 inches. So go down from there by 4.5 inches. This would help you fold your fabric very well. And again, that's where you're going to be sewing your edges from. So I'm going to show you guys how that works, but now just mark 4.5 inches down from this point.
I'll keep my head up high through the downs and lows, and we're all going live. Still nobody knows, but I'ma choose what's right and take what comes and goes.
So guys, the next thing you're going to do is you're going to pick the second mark that you made. So you are skipping the first one and picking the second one and overlapping it till you get to the third one after it. So can you guys see what I'm doing? Pick that second one and then put it on top of that's the fourth mark basically. Then after that, you pick the next mark and put it on the third one after it. So the first one, the second, you skip it, and then the third one will be the folded part. So can you guys see what I'm doing? Just follow exactly what I'm doing. I might not be explaining it very well, but follow exactly what I'm doing. And make sure you're pinning at the top, at the middle, and at the end so that your fabric does not scatter, basically. So me, I used 4 pins. So I put one at the beginning, one at the 4-inch mark, and then one in the middle and one at the end. So again, one at the top right there, one at the 4.5-inch mark, one at the middle, and then one at the end, so that when I'm ironing it, it's going to be easy, like super easy for me to iron. So guys, this is what it looks like. I have sewn it on the top edge, so across the top edge till the other side. And then I have gone ahead to sew it along the pleats. So can you see? So sew it down to that 4.5 inches mark that we measured when we're folding our pattern basically. So sew it along each edge. So can you guys see? Along each edge. And the next thing we're going to do is work on our band. Now what you're going to do for the band is you're going to measure what you have across this entire piece. So across the entire top of your skirt basically, measure everything out and cut out a fabric that is that measurement plus 1 inch. So that measurement plus 1 inch by about 5 inches. So my band is going to be this measurement, whatever I have here, plus 1 inch. If it's 30 inches I have here, it will be 31 inches by 5 inches. So the fabric is going to be by 5 inches, 4 inches, 3 inches, depending on how wide you want your band to be. So the band is the defining factor of how wide your band is going to be. So whatever you want, if you want a 1-inch band, you are going to cut out a fabric that is 3 inches wide. If you want a band that is 2 inches wide, you're going to cut a fabric that is 5 inches wide. If you want it 1.5, 4 inches wide. So whatever method works for you, whatever type of band size and width that you want, that's what you're going to cut out. So I'm going to cut out my band and show you guys how to fix it on the skirt. So guys, this is it on the mannequin. I've gone ahead to iron it very well, and this is what it looks like. I've not yet done the band or sewn any edges, but it's looking amazing, guys. It's looking really pretty. I love how it's looking at this point. So let's continue. Now guys, this is it. I have ironed it even better, and this is what it looks like. Now this is my band, like I said. So this is the band I'm going to be using. I'm using 3 inches wide band. So you know, if you want it to be 1 inch at the end, you're going to use 3 inches wide band, and that's what I've cut out here. Now what we're going to do is we're going to place our band on the wrong side of our fabric. So on the wrong side, that's where you're starting from. So place it on the wrong side and pin it down using 1/2 inch.
I'll give you relief. There's something that'll have what you need.
So you're going to pin it down till you get to the end of your skirt, and you're going to sew it using 1/2 inch. Now once you're done with that, you're now going to flip your fabric to the right side. So can you guys see? Flip it to the right side, fold it in by 1/2 inch and place it on it just like this to hide the seam basically. So this is what you're going to do. You're now going to have clean finishes on your waistline. Can you see the band, how clean it looks? This is what you are going to have on your fabric. Now once you've done that, you're now going to have something that looks like this, and you're going to use that opportunity to just finish off the raw edges. So you're just going to fold it twice. So fold it twice just like this. Sew it on both sides. So the 2 sides, you're going to sew it on both sides. So fold it twice and finish the edges basically. And then your hem as well, you're going to fold it twice to the wrong side and finish it so that it has clean edges. So once we're done with that, I'll show you guys how we're going to insert our buttons and our tie basically. So I'm looking at using a tie closure. Once I'm at that part, I will know exactly what I'm going to do. So I'll do this first and then show you guys what next. So guys, I have sewn my band. Now, like I said, sew the sides and the hem. And then what you're going to do is you're going to wear your skirt. Now, when you wear your skirt, you're going to figure out where you want the first press buttons to be. So in my case, I wore it and I wanted the press button to be at this side so that this overlap would now come to wherever it's going to get to. Or you can measure your waist measurement and then figure out where you're going to place it on your skirt. So if your waist measurement is 27 inches, measure 27 inches and place a press button at that spot and 1 inch before that spot. So at the 26 inches spot, put one there as well, because you might need to like tighten it a little bit more, you know, if the skirt is feeling a bit loose. So that's what you're going to do. So I'm going to put 2 press buttons on this part, so 1 inch apart from each other, and then I'm going to put the corresponding press buttons at this part as well. So at this edge, I'm going to put 2 press buttons as well so that it can close like this. And then right here on this side, I'm going to look for where it stops. So exactly that point, you're going to put a press button, 2 press buttons here, and 2 corresponding press buttons to be on this side as well, so that when you close it, it can be perfectly done. So just put your press buttons and your wrap pleated skirt is ready. Guys, this skirt is amazing. It's so easy to make and I actually love it. I really love it. I love the outcome. So I'm going to iron it, iron the band so that it can be flat work on the press buttons, and I'm basically done. I'm done. So here I've not worked on my edges. I'm going to work on the edges, and then that's all, guys. And guys, that's all I have for this video. This is what it looks like. I love how it turned out. Now remember I mentioned using looking for like how to finish the finishing. So I ended up using, instead of a press button at this overlap part, I used ties. So all you need to do is just sew, a string of fabric on your skirt basically, and the corresponding parts on the other side, like the body of the skirt, your waist measurement side. So just put it right there and tie it, guys. It's not hard at all. So that's what it looks like. This is what it looks like. I actually love how it turned out. It turned out beautiful. I made it as a set with this waistcoat. I'm also going to post the waistcoat tutorial on the channel very soon. Guys, subscribe so that you can get notified whenever I post any video on this channel. Click the bell button so that you can get notified of all my videos and watch other videos. Don't skip ads, guys. It helps me, get more funds to create more on this channel. Join in as a member, and yes, that's it, guys. Until my next video, do have yourself a wonderful morning, noon, or night wherever you are. It's still your favorite content creator and fashion entrepreneur, Lara Savage, signing out.